So Trump's been having these rallies. Mike Pence has been doing these events, and Trumpers themselves, they have been taking to the streets. They have been all over the country, and it's given us some really bad results. It's given us some really, really bad results. So I would like, now, first of all, trigger warning on this one, hardcore trigger warning. There's audio. There's an audio component to what you're currently witnessing. I know it's hard to imagine it could get any worse. I know that the idea, right, that the auditory component of this could be worse than the visual component of this. And for those of you that are listening to the audio only, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But the idea that this could get worse, I know, is shocking. This is definitely very scary. This is some very cult-like behavior. This reminds me of the Kool-Aid incident. I forget exactly, what was that guy's name? The fucking Kool-Aid thing. Let me look this up. It was like, it was something. What was that guy's name? Jonestown? Yes. That's it. It was Jonestown. What was the guy's name, though? Jim Jones? Yeah. Okay, Jim Jones. So this is like some Jim Jones stuff. Let's watch.
And we don't segregate, just like women. We'll make America great. We are all in this together. Everybody sing M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. Black, white, and brown, from every city and town. We don't let haters keep us down. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A. The American crowd, patriotic and proud. Shout it out loud.
Okay, so all right. So now that we've had a thorough investigation into the absolute state of what's going on in Trumpville, this is the thing, is like Donald Trump, like, it's a cult, and again I really, like, I don't know how else to say it. It's a religion or a cult. That's what QAnon is. QAnon, if Trump does lose and there is a transfer of power that occurs, right? QAnon is going to take the torch from Donald Trump. Donald Trump will no longer be president of the United States. He will be president of QAnon. Mark my word on this one. Because these people, right? These fucking people have made their entire personal identities. Now, one of the criticisms, right? One of the irrational, bizarro criticisms that you get from right-wingers. I'm trans. You might not know that, right? So I get a lot of trans hate in my comment section of people saying that, like, oh, I base my entire life around my gender or something. I don't do that. I hardly ever talk about being trans. I hardly even cover transgender topics, right? But like, that doesn't matter, right? Just being trans means that I make my whole life about my identity, right? And so that's, like with other right-wing critiques and the things that they say about other people, pure projection. Because what we have right here is a cult rally. You have people that have made Donald Trump their entire identity, both culturally, right, politically, right, like when it comes to the food that they eat, right, they don't like soy, they have to eat a nice steak every single day to get that heart disease going on, gotta clog your arteries eating unhealthy food, because it's all part of the culture for these people. Their entire identity is based on killing themselves in the name of Donald J. Trump. And if I were Donald Trump, I would be looking at this stuff and being like, damn, I've got a lot to work with. Even after I lose the presidency, I've got a lot to work with. The rest of my life is going to be fun, right? But Donald Trump is still trying to fight and cling on to that presidency. But I guarantee you, if Donald Trump somehow manages to live, a couple more years, doesn't go to prison, he's going to start a podcast or a show or on Fox News or something. He's going to have some sort of show, right? And it's going to be heavily, maybe it'll be on OAN, One American News, right? He's going to have a show. It's going to be heavily QAnon centric, and these people are going to get further and further and further detached from reality because, as it stands right now, at least Donald Trump is president of the United States. There's some tangible connection to reality when it comes to this, right? But when Donald Trump is no longer president and he's just some dude hosting a television show or a podcast, right? Then that's when the real divergence is going to begin. That's where everything that we've seen up until now is going to look like baby toys because this shit is legit horrifying. If I saw this, like if I were time traveling from like 1947, right, and I saw this and I knew the context was there was a lethal viral pandemic and I knew the context was California is a blue state that Trump will never win in 1,000 years, right? If I knew that that was the context, I would see this and I would be horrified. I would be like, holy fucking shit, I'm not going to have children because I don't want any participation in what's going to happen in 80 years from now, right? Like, I seriously, dude, like, I'm sorry to take such a funny clip and turn it into like a doomsday rant, but seriously, man, this shit scares the fuck out of me. It scares the fucking fuck out of me. Legit horrific. Like this old ass bitch just like doing this fucking thing. I don't know what she's doing, but she's having a good time. This is the time of her life. She has been on this planet for 70 to 80 years, and this is the most exciting thing that's going on, right? Like it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I really, I just
No good, really bad for you.